Yeah, I think again, it all comes back to diversification, and it really depends on what your types of accounts look like. If you're 90% in a pre-tax IRA, well, you've got a decision. You can do Roth or you can move to some qualified, but I think you need to do something. If you already have a pretty good balance in a Roth and you don't have any money outside in non-qualified accounts, it makes more sense to do that. If you've got a lot of money in non-qualified accounts and a taxable account already, and you have a small balance in a Roth, well, maybe it makes a little bit of sense to do that. So, it's just all comes back to diversification.
And it comes back to what I've been saying too, we can't have another generation or two putting all their wealth in qualified money. It's just not practical. And when I have seen over the last just 10 years, people that say, yeah, I got $500,000 here and $500,000 there. And I say, well, do you have any savings? Well, I got $3,000 and I've got, well, how about your investment? Well, I don't really have any investment accounts. It's all in my 401k and my, wife's 401k. Well, we've got to diversify our wealth too. We should have numerous accounts, not just our accounts, be diversified in different types of accounts, not just the same accounts, a different account for the sake of a different account, but, diversify different types of accounts. And I think we need to be, I wish advisors and people would be about the business of educating young people to have that diversification in their wealth accumulation, just like years ago when the government, so many were IRA. That's all you heard. You got to have IRAs, and everybody and you're not going to pay tax. Tax is going to be reduced, and it's going to, you're not going to, ever. Some of these accounts you won't pay any tax on, and all that. Everybody's thinking tax. That's all they care about. But we need to be diversified.
Yeah. And to your point, that you just made a while ago, well, what if we have another Trump administration and we made the wrong decision by moving some money around? Well, that's the whole thing about diversification. If you've got money in, the three different kinds of accounts, you've got IRA, you've got some Roth, you've got some investment account, then you have some flexibility as to where you start to take distributions from those accounts based on what is the most advantageous to you. So unlike, the prior generation where, I see so many people with 90% or more of their money in a pre-tax IRA account. And, for them, if they're retired right now, maybe it worked out okay for them because they were in a higher tax bracket when they saved the money. And that's what they were pushed to do. And now they're maybe being able to take it out in a lower tax bracket. But now going forward, if taxes go up, they could very well be in a higher tax bracket when they take it out than when they put it in. Yeah. And they have no other choice because everything's there. Exactly.
Yep. So we just got to keep that in mind and keep diversifying that. And, somebody, I was explaining to somebody Saturday about my portfolio tracker. And I said, look, it's not so you can watch your money. It's to watch your diversification. It's not, I didn't do it to watch your money. I don't want people sitting around looking, oh man, I'm up and I'm down and I'm this. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It was about watching your diversification because that's the key. That's the key to our success long-term, no matter what happens. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.